in this report.
Hamza Okello, Secretary of the Lango Culture Union's Electoral Commission, issued this warning during a meeting of clan leaders to welcome the next paramount chief of the Lango Culture Institution, who is expected to be enthroned in November this year. Okello added that the communities across the Lango sub-region must refrain from burning of bushes since it is making the current adverse climate conditions worse. This caution has been shared with different clan leaders on the sidelines of a welcome meeting for the new paramount chief of the Lango Culture Institution, Dr. Michael Odong.
Because we know the environment is changing because our people are cutting trees for fuel. But we want to ensure that we advise them, we sensitize them to be able to preserve the environment, plant more trees, and not necessarily, bush burning has been very common, actually been a tradition here. So issues with bush burning should actually be stopped, and this goes a long way, ensuring that we sensitize people on climate change.
There have been calls by government for cultural institutions to be the rally center for development and by extension eliminating vices within their communities.
The relevance of Lango Cultural Institution are in many ways. First and foremost, if we have a strong cultural institution, it will help to instill our heritage as Lango community and our values which have been upheld for centuries, so that our people, our children, can resist foreign cultures which are abnormal and which are not acceptable in our community.
This warning well comes ahead of the establishment of a coronation team to enthrone Dr. Michael Odong, Lango's new paramount chief, who was recently elected by 170 clan elders.
Today, I had called for a purpose of welcoming the new elected paramount chief in the council. Our law permits that after 2 weeks, when you're elected and there's no complaint, you are supposed to be introduced in the council by the Electoral Commission. My main purpose was to welcome him and then introduce him to the members of the council, which we have done it, pending enthronement in November.
According to officials from the Lango Culture Institution, the new paramount chief will be enthroned before the end of this year. Sudat Kaye and Vincent Wamundu, UBC News.